on this week's episode of The Chris and Andre Show. Sports.
And let's talk about sports.
Yeah, Joe, you can tune out for the next 5 minutes. 10
Okay,
minutes.
I'm gonna put my this down, and I'm just gonna get back to work on the wall.
All right, we're coming back to you though. Don't hide.
Yeah, don't go too far.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I live here.
Okay, that's true.
Just pay attention.
With that, I think my season's pretty much done. I got Teddy Bridgewater being my least favorite quarterback.
You're literally the whole team was like, we could probably go win this game if we had nobody playing quarterback. Just put Javonte Williams back there, let him receive the direct snap, do like the Patriots did to the Bills, and just run it every single time. Oh, so bad. I'm so sorry. I watched a little bit of that game, and I saw him throw two of those really awful picks. And when Daniel Sorensen had that pick six, I was just like, okay, that's that game.
But even his picks, and I tried to play, put myself in his position. He was stepping back into the pocket, and Collins made the wrong. He kind of predicted that. He's way comfortable in the pocket. No, he's not. He stopped looking, and there were soft throws right to the defenders. So he's good in the pocket, but he's not looking at the routes as they progress. And there was a lot of profanity in my house watching that game. And it's not against Teddy Bridgewater, the person. It's Teddy Bridgewater, the quarterback. His body language, he tuned out of the game. He's sitting, you get pictures of the camera catches him rubbing his forehead. He's done. He checked out.
Yeah.
So, pardon me, I'm done with the guy.
Denver is too. They're not bringing him back for another season. I don't think they bring Vic Fangio back for another season either. But. No.
It's beyond Fangio.
I agree, but
it's even Peyton, the freaking GM. He should go. Wait,
you mean Elway?
No, Peyton, George.
Oh, George Peyton. That's right.
Yeah, he should go. He's not good.
Well, if he's making moves to bring in Teddy Bridgewater as your quarterback of the future, then yeah, I agree. I think, look, the offseason was crazy this year because you had Aaron Rodgers was acting like he wasn't going to play for Green Bay no matter what, right? You had all these other quarterbacks that Sam Darnold was moving around. You had Deshaun Watson and his whole situation, so you kind of knew nothing was going to happen there. But early on, it was basically somebody's going to go get Deshaun Watson. You had Cam. I know your feelings on Cam.
Please don't.
But I'm just saying, you had a lot of different guys moving around out there, and I think the Broncos were pretty convinced that they were high in the runnings for Aaron Rodgers. And I mean, you put Aaron Rodgers on that Broncos team, you at least have a playoff team, you know, and so I can kind of understand being in that position, not getting Aaron, and then feeling well, we got to put something together for this year. Teddy probably wouldn't have been my choice just based off of everything you've seen from him at this point. But what were your other options? I mean, I know you would have rolled with Drew Lock, and I don't blame you for feeling that way. I haven't seen anything from Drew Lock that makes me think that he would have been demonstrably better this whole season or would have helped them to win games.
I disagree because if he gets snaps, he gets warm with the snaps. He's making better plays in the field.
It's possible. Yeah. I mean, you're not,
it's not possible. It's true.
Well, no, I'm saying it's not impossible for him to be a decent quarterback, right? I'm not trying to say that it's the guy doesn't have any talent. There's no way they should have started him. I just personally didn't feel okay, that's a guy that I would want starting for my team, right?
You're not gonna like this, but I see Drew Lock like I see Phillip Rivers, right?
Okay.
It's you can't start Phillip Rivers his freshman year in the league. He was cold when he started to warm up. I mean, he was actually I will say this on the record: Phillip Rivers is a good quarterback.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
I won't say that.
I just think if I speak it into existence enough, eventually it's just gonna happen, you know.
But
like,
that's the kind of like he's a kind of like that's how I kind of see Drew Lock, a young guy that's got to understand the pace of the NFL.
How many seasons has Drew Lock been in the NFL now?
This is his third.
This is only his third season.
Yeah, he started last season. That was it.
God, he's only 25. He seems a lot older.
No, he's not. So I don't want to like.
Philip sat for what, the first 2 years in San Diego behind Drew Brees, and then they had that awful year with Brees, and he got injured at the end of the year. They had the number one, or no, it wasn't when they had the number one pick. They had the number one pick before, because it's when they drafted Manning and then traded for Rivers. But yeah, I don't know.
It's just my take. But the last thing I want to say about like where I'm at with sports is I kind of think I'm going to boycott the Winter Olympics.
To hear the rest, tune into this week's episode of The Chris and Andre Show.